Who is your most valuable player, most important to the Bills defense this year? If you have to pick one of the three, Terrell Bernard, Taron Johnson, or Christian Benford, and why?
I think you have to go with Taron Johnson. He's the reason why they can play nickel so much, because he's the best run-stuffing nickel in the entire league. Whereas Terrell Bernard has been amazing, but we also had Balen Spector come in and do a pretty good job in his absence. He had a rough start to it, but the drop-off was not as severe as taking Taron Johnson off.
What about Cam Lewis? What about his play? Well, this is a good point, John. My thing with Bernard, though, is the splash plays, man. The eye test. I don't have any stats. I don't have any PFF grades.
We're not usually about that life on this show.
No, but my four eyes tell me that Terrell Bernard is a superstar who is in on almost every tackle, in on every turnover, just changes the game for the Bills. But the way that you can deploy Taron Johnson makes him a little bit more valuable.
I think that's fair. Pat, are you going to throw a wrench into things and say Christian Benford? Or no, Pat's going to pull up Dorian Williams and be like...
I like Dorian Williams, but he's low-key. He's a Rudy Rudiger-esque energy player. But you got to go Taron Johnson. And you think about the longevity of his super high play. I will say, though, Christian Benford, but also across from him, Rasul Douglas. I feel like people sleep on Rasul as well.
John, the question that we circled back to, is this the best cornerback duo that we've had here? I think it's a yes.
Yeah.
All right, we finally convinced them.
I told you I got to see a little more. We've had the number one passing defense with Trey White and Poyer and Hyde. So I think this model beats that for sure.